The truth is, ladies and gentlemen, that we have no idea is what is going to happen. We have no idea. So we have to be prepared for every single eventuality. As you guys know, I store food. I grow my own food, but the major thing to me is going to be power. Power is priceless in this day and age. Power can keep your food from spoiling. Power can power your e-bikes and transportation in case the gas stations are closed, in case the power is out and the gas stations can't pump gas. It can power a apartment refrigerator indefinitely. It can power a television where instead of just reading late at night by candlelight, you can maybe pop in an old DVD if you can't afford internet anymore, and you can sit there and you can watch a movie. Those are my main things. It can also turn on lighting, which is really a big deal for security purposes. You know, electricity is so important, and I think that a lot of people in the prepper movement really do sort of disregard it. They don't think that it's really that important. Let me tell you, it's really important, folks, and we need to keep this in mind. Now, I'm not going to sit here and badger you and tell you what sort of generator is going to work for you, because your needs are different than my needs. So maybe you just need a CPAP machine, and then you are cool with reading by candlelight at night. Your needs are going to be different than mine. My main purpose is refrigerator with a little bit of TV in the background. And the reason for that is simply morale. I'm going to have a lot better time rototilling in my garden if I have some sort of background noise going on, because it makes me feel safe. I think it makes a lot of people feel safe. I think that having your food not spoil is a huge deal. And also, you can also buy a single burner that can work via electricity. I prefer propane. I prefer the camping stove with a propane, but if worse comes to worse and you've got that power supply on hand, you will be able to cook with it. Microwave, as much as people give the microwave a really bad rap, it is the fastest, most efficient, easiest way to cook food. So if you have a can of raviolis and you put it in a bowl, it's going to be ready in 1 minute, and it hardly uses any power in comparison to other cooking methods that it would using just a simple power supply. So I do power supply reviews all the time. I only do reviews for products that work and do as they say they're going to do, as they say that they're going to work, and only products that have not, basically it's my job to try and break them during the review process, and only do product reviews for products that did not break during this huge process. All right, Alps, I've done a few of them in the past. They're great. And I don't know if they care about me name dropping or whatnot, but they are better quality than Jackery, and they have the easiest functions just like a Jackery, except they have the lighting like a Bluetti. So really high quality, never had a problem with them, and they simply work. They work as expected, as they advertise that they're going to work. So let's go ahead and get into the review. This is what I mean by electricity being so important. There's no way. This is the most compacted, hard, dry, horrible dirt that I've probably ever come across. That took me about a half an hour to an hour, and I'm only halfway done. I'll do the rest some other time. Got to get to a party right now, but so yeah, this is going to be an area where I plant more Jerusalem artichokes. Yes, I know they're invasive, and yes, that's what I want, because nobody knows what Jerusalem artichokes are, or that they taste like potatoes. They're just gonna look at them and think they're flowers. The mission of the Alps company is to provide a wide range of affordable, portable solar products to meet the needs of various users. What makes them so different is that they have a sustainability and social responsibility program that allocates 5% of sales revenue to support underprivileged communities. They have already supported over 100 families in 49 states in the U.S. Thanks to an efficient supply chain and direct-to-consumer model, the prices that Alps offers over its competitors is significantly more than 30%. After doing several product reviews from Alps, I can tell you that they do have an excellent customer service program. Coming from a customer service background myself, I can attest to the fact that I am willing to pay a premium for this specific service, but with Alps, you simply don't have to. They have an emphasis on hassle-free after-sales service with a simple and quick resolution process where 90% of orders have been resolved. They'll have their problems resolved within 3 simple responses. At the time that I am making this video, this unit sells for less than $500. That is, of course, not including accessories like solar panels or additional batteries, but there is also a discount code in the description box of this video. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into the specifications of the Mega One. This is just an example, ladies and gentlemen. The Alps wonderfully works the TV, and remember, when it comes to TVs, refrigerators, everything, the smaller the better. My large TV uses 150 watts. This one uses 50 watts, so it's going to last 3 times longer than the big TV. Same thing with light bulbs. If you have a 50-watt light bulb and you switch it out with a 5-watt light bulb, it's going to use just 10% of the power, which means that it's going to last longer and longer. Right, Nala? Right? That's right. Look out. My puppy. I love you. I love you, sweet little girl. When you receive your Mega One, in the box, you're going to find the Mega One portable power station, an AC charging cable, an Anderson car charging cable, an Anderson MC4 cable, and the user manual and warranty. This unit has a rated voltage of 120 volts AC. The rated power is 2,000 watts with a peak power of 4,500 watts and a frequency of 60 hertz. The rated voltage is 12 volts and the current is 10 amps. The USB-A output is 18 watts max and the C output is 100 watts max. As for the input, this can be plugged into a standard plug that's going to draw 1,400 watts for a really fast charge time. The car charger comes in at 8 amps and it can take up to 800 watts of solar. The battery is a LiFePO 4 battery with a rated capacity of 1,024 watt hours and rated voltage of 51.2 volts DC. It's an IP21 grade and the working temperatures are 0 to 104 degrees Fahrenheit. The dimensions are at 15.1 by 9.1 by 11.6 inches and it weighs 27.8 pounds. The Mega One has an easy-to-read digital LCD display. There's 4 AC ports, 1 USB-C output port, 1 USB-A output port, the AC output power button, main on and off button, 12-volt car charger output port, DC 5521 output port conversion, DC output power on-off switch, power pack connection port, Anderson input port, AC recharging input port, and circuit breaker protection. The display itself will show you the battery capacity percentage, fault warning when needed, AC output, USB-A, USB-B, low temperature protection, cooling fan operation, high temperature protection, battery capacity, Wi-Fi Bluetooth connection, output power display, input power display, DC 5521 port, and the car charge port. All in all, ladies and gentlemen, the Alps is in my top 5 brands of power supplies. They are extremely low cost for what you get. Really, really low cost. And that's super important for those of us that like to save money or just have to shop on a budget. They are super, super simple to use, so you don't really have any way of messing it up. They have an online app to control the power supply if that is your thing. It's not mine. And I also like that they don't have proprietary solar cables. This is when you would have to buy their cable directly from them only because nothing else will work with the unit. But since this has an Anderson connection, you can buy any solar panel that you can afford along with an adapter, and you are all set. Basically, you are not punished for not having tons of money to buy their special stuff. I just like that they are cheap, they're easy to use, and they don't break down when you need them. All in all, this is a great unit for a really, really great price. I really hope that this information has been useful to you. And as always, do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.